Well, hi there, well friends. I'm Adele Kingan from the Wellbeing Weekly. This week I've got an introduction to you to a specific breathing exercise, a pranayama practice that works with the yin channel of your body. It's a really great practice when you feel anxious or stressed, and I spend a bit of time introing the concept of how we want to calibrate our system so we have moments where we do really rest and restore, so we're not always consistently operating on a real high baseline, if you like, of stress. So if that's ringing true for you, if you do feel harassed, anxious, some out of your body, and like you're giving a lot out there, this is a practice to come home into your body, to calibrate your systems, and to do something really good for you. All you need is a place to sit, hopefully a place that is warm and comfortable and quiet, and then we will take you through this practice that you could insert into many periods in your day to feel really healthy and well in your body. So find yourself a nice seat and we'll get started. So take a comfortable seat, adjust your base of support, sit up nice and tall through your spine. Allow your shoulders to roll and release where they settle. You might slide your jaw side to side. I even find it's quite nice to just give a little bit of a massage in these areas where we tend to hold a lot of unconscious tension. You might feel some tenderness around your jawline, bridge of your nose, around your forehead to your temples. And spend another few rounds of breath massaging out some of that tension. And then taking your right hand, so I'm not going to mirror you, I'm going to use my right hand as well. We're going to do a variation on alternate nostril breath that really focuses on lengthening the exhale and moving that long releasing exhale through the yin channel of the body, which is the more rest and restore type quality that we often seek when we're in this heightened state of busyness and movement and stress and do. This can help recalibrate that with a balanced approach to your day, so to balance out some of those waves of stress, because stress is okay if we have a really skillful relationship to it and we understand when we move into those heightened states of stress and we have a positive relationship with it. And it's important that we then move down. If we think of the waves of stress in our day, it's important that we have the dips in that heightened state of stress. Unfortunately, most of the time we're just thinking like this level of stress is dialed up and it's at a constant heightened state. We never have the down dips. Even when we sleep, sometimes with the way in which cortisol and hormones are released in our bodies, if we're all out of whack, we don't even have the real positive effects of the deep dips in stress when we go to sleep. So something like this, having a little breath reset in your day where we focus on the yin channel, we come into a more parasympathetic state in your nervous system, that place of rest and digest, to find the dip. So when we move up into more stressful states, we have a baseline, a through line that is much lower. You get that? So we have the waves rather than all the way up the top. So this is your practice. We're going to count the breath in for a count of 4. Hold at the top of the breath for a count of 4. So it's a breath retention, and I often find when I retain the breath at the top, there is a real nice peaceful sense of expansion, but we don't want it to be a struggle. So if when I count this through for you, it feels like a struggle to hold and retain the breath, you can always let that go or lessen the breath count. So instead of for a count of 4, for example, holding the breath in, it could be a count of 2. And then we'll exhale the breath out through the left nostril. So you'll place your right thumb on your right nostril to close it off. And then you'll exhale out through the left nostril for a count of 8. So the ratio of the breath count is 1, 1, 2. So 1 for a count of 4, inhaling, the 1, so it's the same as the inhale, count of 4 to hold, and a ratio of 2, so doubling the count for the exhale, so it's a count of 8. Breathing in through both nostrils, holding the breath, then closing off the right nostril to exhale through the left to begin the cycle anew. Breathing in through both nostrils, holding at the top of the breath, closing off the right nostril, exhaling through left. So we only ever exhale through the left. Okay, so we'll get started, and you can keep your eyes open for the first few rounds to follow along with me if that's helpful, and then we'll keep going as you start to practice it on your own. So first, let's just take a nice big inhale together and exhale completely. Good, again like that. Inhale and exhale, let it go. And then we begin. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and hold your breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. Close off your right nostril. Exhale left for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through both. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale both. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale left for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Good. Keep going on your own. Focusing on the breath count. And if you're noticing it's a struggle to retain the breath or really lengthen the breath out, you can always lessen that count. So this practice can really work for you. It can be a practice of ease, of recalibration, to settle, to soothe, to ground your energy back down into the bottom dip of that stress cycle. So you have a lot more to give, and you have a more skillful orientation when you move back up into a place of stress, into a stressful situation or conversation. And you can deal with that with much more clarity. less reactive, which is a great place to be. And continue this for a few more rounds. And also know that for future practice, if one of your nostrils feels blocked, for instance, with this practice of exhaling through the left, and if it feels really blocked and hard to do that, you could breathe out through your mouth, just visualizing the exhale through the left nostril as you breathe out through the mouth. So let's go for 3 more rounds of that alternate nostril breath on your own. And once you've finished that 3rd complete round, exhaling out through the left nostril, you can just spend a few more moments here with your eyes closed, noticing what you now feel. And if there is a sense of groundedness or maybe calm, or perhaps a little bit more clarity as to how you're going to navigate what's ahead in the rest of your day. Consider how you could take this with you, so you can have more consistent moments where you can restore or recalibrate. So we're not continually operating at a high level, a high baseline of stress. We can bring that baseline down a notch. For the health and well-being of your internal systems, for the health and well-being of you and everyone around you. And thank you for being here today. Namaste.